Today, I'm going to share with you ways to simplify your life, ways to de-stress your life, and ways to elevate your life so that you can live more fulfilling and engaging life with yourself and those around you.
Nacola for battles won. Nacola is the one.
Hello everyone, I hope you're all doing wonderful today. If you're coming here for the first time, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Charmely on YouTube. Here I am Lee Nacola. This is series 4 in a 10-part series, and without further ado, I will just get right into the steps. Number 1 is to lower your tolerance to stress. We tend to look up to people who are under a great deal of stress, who can handle a large load of stress, who can handle pressure. When someone says, I'm working really hard, or I'm stressed out from working hard, or I'm even stressed out from whatever situations you have, then we tend to look up to those people. We are taught to admire and emulate those kinds of behavior. Fortunately, there is an inviolable law in our emotional environment that goes something like this. Our current level of stress will be exactly that of our tolerant level of stress. You'll always notice that the people who say, I can handle a great deal of stress, are the ones who are usually under a great deal of stress. So if you teach people to raise their tolerance to stress, that is exactly what will happen. They will accept even more confusion and responsibility until again their external level of stress matches their tolerance. What you want to start doing, my friends, is to notice your stress level early before it gets out of hand. Please watch all the way to the end of the video. It gets more interesting as you go along, and you never want to miss a step. When you feel your mind moving too quickly, it is time to back off, right? Back off and regain your bearings. If you allow stress to take over your life, your spouse will leave, your health will go on a decline, and addiction will overtake your life. When you're feeling out of control and you resent all that you have to do, because it will get to that point when you're overstressed, then you take some deep breaths and or go for a short walk. And I'm telling you this as if you are my friend or my family, because I care about you. People hate for no reason, but I can love for no reason at all, right? So I'm sharing this information with you. Number 2 in series 4 is to write a heartfelt letter. Write a letter, and you will find out that people who have this practice will lower their stress more and will gain more peace in their life. It helps me to realize how many people are supporting me. Remember that you should always think positive, because positive energy is as strong as negative energy. This may or may not be true for you, but chances are there are people in your life that are well deserving of this letter. There are people who are alone in this world and they don't have anyone to write a letter to. I can tell you what, still write that heartfelt letter to that unknown person, and you will be surprised at the magic that it brings in your life. You may be saying to yourself,
what kind of crazy woman is this? What kind of information is she giving us to write letters? Write letters to family members, write letters. People don't write letters anymore. You know, I don't have any family members. Who should I write letters to? Huh? What is she telling me?
But the purpose of your heartfelt letters is very simple. It's to express, or help you rather, express love and gratitude. So writing letters, even if it's not sent, will gear you towards thinking more positive, help you to be more grateful, and show that you still have the great love inside of you. I want to introduce my latest work. I am an author of a children's book, an amazing children's book. It is called Richard Wants a Moon, and it's available on Amazon. This book is just amazing for your little ones from age 1 to 10. They will benefit greatly from this book that will develop the mind of every child that reads it, will impact their imagination as they read, and they will learn to get creative from this book. Grab it now on Amazon. It is going very fast. Get it before it's sold out. I'll put the link in the description box below. Number 3 is imagine yourself at your own funeral. This is scary. It is very scary, but this strategy is used to universally and effectively puts us back in line to think about what is the most important in our lives. You can try it. It is weird, right? But we are all going to die. So when you imagine yourself at your own funeral, that is when everything that is important to you will come into perspective. If you do this, you will examine your life in totality, and you will realize that it is not important to get bothered by the small stuff in life. While you're doing this, it may seem painful and it may seem worrisome. It may seem weird and uncomfortable, but at least you get the opportunity to, think about the things in a deeper way in your life and things around you, even though Monday will be more meaningful to you. Number 4, say this over and over to yourself. Life is not an emergency. And even though many people think otherwise, know that life is not an emergency. I know people who have neglected their dreams and their families. They have this notion within them that if they don't work 8 hours, 9 to 5, they will never get anywhere in life. There are some people who get very upset over the idea that the house is dirty and the kids just make a big mess and I can't seem to get around to cleaning properly. You cannot be upset over your inability to be perfect. Nothing is perfect. No one is perfect. You're going to make mistakes. You're going to do things that you're not supposed to do. But if the dishes are dirty, put them in the sink and you're not able to get to them right away, leave them for later. There is nothing wrong to leave the dishes for later if you are super tired or if you are busy enough not to get to them. Okay? I have never met anyone, myself included, who has not turned little things into one great big emergency. The first step into becoming more peaceful with yourself and with those around you is admitting to the fact that you are creating your own emergencies. It is very helpful to keep repeating to yourself, life isn't an emergency. Life isn't an emergency. Number 5, spend a moment each day thinking about someone to thank. This simple strategy, which only takes a few seconds, may be the most important thing I have ever done in my life. Take a few moments per day and find someone to tell thank you. As you find people to thank and be grateful for, remember that it can be anyone. Each day you may want to thank God, who is a higher power, for waking you up in the mornings, for creating nature so beautifully that you can go out in nature, for giving you strength. You may want to thank the higher power for providing food, clothing, shelter. You may want to thank God. I know the atheist will come for me now, okay? But I am not ashamed to speak about God, that He is a higher power, is a source of creation. You may call Him something else, but I call Him God, okay? I call Him the Savior. I know that being thankful in your day can take you a far way. You can thank Him for the gift of life. Thank Him for nature. Thank Him that you are able to see that you're able to walk and move around and help yourself. There are many people who are not able to do that. You can thank Him for the gift of nature. Thank Him for the gift of animals that show you unconditional love and support. Thank Him for your spouse. Thank Him for your mother. Thank Him for your father. You get the picture, right? As you think of people to thank, remember that it can be anyone. That person who allowed you to emerge in traffic on the busy highway. Those are things to be grateful and thankful for. Even though most of us mess up, we are doing the very best with the circumstances that we have. And only your best is good enough. I want you to know that I offer memberships on my channel. Click join beside the subscribe button to view the perks and select from the best offer for you. Click this next video on the screen and I will see you in my next video.